G'day, it's Scott Gibbons. Hey, we're back. We're back, and we're on the road. How good is that? So now I've got this lovely soul, and you know, you've heard it before, Jaclyn Bold and the thing that Jaclyn's going to talk about this week, which I think is just the most amazing topic. So I need you to get your pencil, I need you to get your pen, your piece of chalk, your old bit of whatever you've got, something to write down, because she's going to give you the simple way of knowing your weights. And we're not talking about your personal weight, we're talking about the weight of your vehicle, the weight of your caravan, the weight of your trailer, and how you can work out the tear and the ATM and the GTM and the GCM. And she's going to tell you what all of those mean. So if you're ready, you've got your pen, here we go. Here's Jaclyn Bold. Jaclyn, good to have you back again.
How are you?
Terrific. So tell us how we get to know the weights. What's all the What does tear and ATM and GTM and GCM really mean in the world of us, the people that are on the road just pulling the vans along?
As someone who's in the industry, the first time I ever learnt it, many, way back when I learnt to tow when I was a teenager, you've got to learn these things. And it's just something, though, that is essential to know and to get correct. So today we're just going to break it down really simply.
Yeah.
Some of the information will be on your compliance plate. Others, you're actually going to have to go and visit a weighbridge to double check.
Right.
So let's go through them.
Okay. So tear.
Tear weight is the weight of your trailer or your caravan at the completion of it being manufactured, empty, with no added accessories or fluids, and completely unhitched from your tow vehicle.
So it's not full of water. The water tanks are empty.
Yep.
Everything's empty. You don't have your blankets in there. It's as it's come out of the factory.
As it's come out of the factory. But I'm going to put a caveat on this as well. Sometimes it's minus your accessories.
Right.
Now, I have a bugbear with this bit. That's a whole another.
Right.
Now, I have a bugbear with this bit. That's a whole another day. But sometimes the tear mass on your compliance plate has been done before your awnings and your solar panels or your aerials.
Right.
So a lot of people get caught short thinking they have a bigger payload to play with than they actually do. So it's worth putting your caravan or camper over a weighbridge to see what it actually weighs, because it will differ. It most likely will differ from your compliance plate saying the tear weight.
Gotcha.
So pop it on a weighbridge. Give yourself your own tear weight with however you've had it put together.
So that tells you the weight of your caravan, camper trailer, whatever it be, empty.
Yep.
All right. Now the ATM?
Your ATM is your aggregate trailer mass. Now this is the allowed total weight of your trailer or caravan specified by the manufacturer when it's fully loaded and unhitched from the tow vehicle.
So it's unhitched, but it's full. And you've got your blankets in there and your food in there and your bikes are on there.
Correct. Gas in your gas tanks, your barbie's been thrown in.
Yeah.
Everything and anything that you throw in there. If you've got the picnic table that you've popped into the inside of the vent,
so it's
everything
fully loaded,
ready to go.
But it's unhitched.
Correct.
Alrighty. So the difference between the tear and the ATM is how much it now weighs now that it's fully loaded as against being empty.
The ATM is the maximum, and that's specified by the manufacturer. Now, that is on your compliance plate and on your rego paperwork, most likely as well, but definitely the compliance plate. That is the maximum weight it's allowed to be fully loaded.
Because of your suspension and the chassis and the way it's being constructed.
It physically can't take any more weight than that.
Okay, good point. So from there we go to GTM?
GTM. Now, GTM, sometimes also known as GVM, gross vehicle mass.
Yeah.
But GTM is what's mass.
Yeah.
But GTM is what's typically used for trailers, boat trailers, camper trailers,
trailer
caravans.
Mass.
Gross trailer mass. Now, don't get me wrong. I know we call them caravans here, but a trailer is in effect a very large enclosed box trailer with a whole lot of stuff in it. Hence why in America they're called trailer parks.
Yeah.
So it'll say GTM on your compliance plate.
Right.
That's the total weight of your trailer or caravan when it's fully loaded and attached to the tow vehicle.
So
attached
it's now
to your
attached.
car.
So you've now got it hitched up. Everything's ready to go, so you can actually drive away.
Correct.
So your dolly wheel's up.
Jockey wheel is up.
Yep.
You're ready to go. Now that's the weight of the caravan if that was on a weighbridge while it's attached. So you've already had a transference of weight of your tow bore load going to the car.
Yes.
That's the maximum it's allowed to weigh at that point for safety.
Good point. So we've gone tear mass where it's empty, the ATM, the aggregate trailer mass where it's fully loaded and hitched up.
Correct. And they're the two where a lot of people get confused.
Yep.
Which one's hitched and which one's not.
Yep.
ATM, unhitched, not attached to the car. GTM, hitched, attached to the car as
Right.
if you were going to drive off. Now, the other big one that's really important to know your weights and understand is your GCM, gross combined mass.
Right.
Now, the legals on this is determined a combination of the compliance plate. You've got to be legal for the Caravan under
Yeah.
those maximum weights,
Yes.
but you need to be under the GCM, which is on your car's compliance.
Right. So your car has another compliance plate.
Yes,
And
car
that will
has-
have a GCM on that.
You will have all these, the TARE and the ATM, well, not ATM, but a GVM of the car.
Mm-hmm.
But in your manuals and all in the compliance of that vehicle will have its maximum towing capacity.
Mm-hmm.
But in your manuals and all in the compliance of that vehicle will have its maximum towing capacity. And this is where your gross combined mass, your GCM, comes into play. So it's the combined weight of your tow vehicle and your trailer or caravan when hitched together and both are fully loaded.
Very good.
So all the toys, bikes, blankets, food, clothing,
People.
and people. That's exactly what I was going to get to next.
Yeah.
Don't forget how the number of passengers.
Because that's
if you-
as we're ready to go on holidays, everybody's on board, we've filled it up with fuel, we've got everybody on board, the kids, the lollies, the blankets, the
and don't forget
iPads,
the dog.
everything in the dog. And
Everything.
your caravan's fully loaded, it's hitched on, and that is your GCM, gross
Yes.
combined mass.
Yes, so the total weight of both combined
Right,
cannot exceed your GCM.
right.
And that's a legal
on the-
requirement
that's
for
on the compliance
safety.
plate of the vehicle. Now, the thing that... Right,
And that's a legal
on the-
requirement
that's
for
on the
safety.
compliance plate of the vehicle. Now, the thing that you've mentioned 4 times during then was that you should go to a weighbridge for your TARE, you should have a weighbridge for your aggregate trailer mass, your ATM, you should have a weighbridge for your gross trailer mass, and the GCM, which is your gross combined mass, that should be weighbridged as well.
So if you put your car and your caravan or your camper over a weighbridge, that's going to give you what it weighs to make sure that you are under the limit specified for your ATM and under the limit specified for your GTM and under the limit specified for your GCM.
Fabulous.
And that's the goal, is to be under those limits. You don't want to be running at, right on, or over those limits. Over is illegal.
And
running,
illegal could mean that if there's an accident or whatever, the insurance company might not pay.
if there's an accident, our insurance,
Oh,
and then
okay.
heaven forbid you've hit somebody else's vehicle or damaged somebody else's, there's no insurance
Because
to
you're
cover
then
that
not
as
insured
well.
for them either.
And
Oh.
it's all out of your pocket.
Okay, so this is so important. Everybody, this is important. This is important. Now, importantly, there are weighbridges all the way around the place. All you've got to do is Google somewhere where there's a weighbridge in wherever you are, whichever state, whatever it be. But the most important part is if you need a weighbridge, Bold Trailer and Caravan Repair Centre have a weighbridge on site. So there's one there. So if you want to find out, you can book in. Just give them a call. Here's your pencil time: 028544 8114 028544 8114. So if you just do that, you will find. If you want to, just check them out on the website, which is boldtcrc.com.au. That's bold, BOLD, tcrc.com.au. Jaclyn, you're fabulous. I reckon you deserve another song.
Sounds great.
What would you like?
Look, let's go a little bit of Land Down Under for a minute work, shall we?
Land Down Under. How good. We're able to go
Absolutely.
and see our Land Down Under again. Isn't that just terrific? Thank you, Jaclyn. Good to again. Isn't that just terrific? Thank you, Jaclyn. Good talking with you again.
Thanks, Scott.